Gachiakuta has a problem. What problem? What happened? Put me on. What's going on?
Girl, there is something going down with Gachiakuta. They're gonna be
Gachiakuta. I also had a hard time trying to find out how to pronounce the name of the show. It's Gachiakuta. All right. I myself was saying Gachiakuta at some point. I've heard it be mispronounced a bunch of times. It's Gachiakuta. I've done the research. Trust me.
They're gonna be doing a game and stage play. And the game so far look crazy. Hold on if I can pull this up.
Oh. Shit. Okay.
He's just a baby.
That looks hard.
They are doing a like movie stage adaptation. Now, before I show y'all this picture, I'm no longer going to be gaslit by people when there are characters in anime that look black, that are black coded, and then racist white people want to say, no, they're not black. They're just...
Bro, I've done so many videos on this topic. Stop trying to denounce that they're black. Like, come on, bro. This is a stupid conversation to be having. You have 3 different characters, all different shades of black, all with black hairstyles. Like, what are we talking about? Come on. Stop being stupid, please.
Just dark skin white people or dark-skinned Japanese people. I'm not about to be, if y'all want to sit in stupidity and racism, y'all could do it. First of all, over like 80% of opening and endings over the past like 3 years have been Afro beats and Jersey dance music and all different types of shit. So y'all not about to gas me and tell me that niggas don't have to do with anything that's going on. Okay, if you
niggas have to do with everything that's going on. Let's keep it a band. We influence everything, but they'll never admit it. They'll never admit it. They rather take that to the grave. They rather say pigeons can swim and dolphins can fly than to say that black people influence culture all over the world.
Okay, if you want to be a stupid bitch and sit there, that's on you. So this is the stage play, and some of these characters should look familiar, but they look crazy as hell. I don't know what they did with Jabber over here. I don't understand what's
Jabber?
going
on. Wait, hold on. Run it back real quick. That's Jabber? Where? Nigga, if that's Jabber, then I'm Pikachu at that point. That's supposed to be Jabber? Jabberwonger. Okay.
Because if you can really sit here and tell me, Jabber isn't black. No, they look like locks. He has brown skin. He's not.
I'm constantly having these debates with these racist people who want to say that these characters are not black just because they say so. No, nigga, fuck you. These are black characters whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, suck a dick. It's really that simple.
Skin. He's not black though. So you're telling me that this looks correct? In what world does this fucking look good? Girl, this shit is a mess.
That's atrocious. That's bad work, bro. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That's bad work, son. That's filthy right there. I can't jack that one. I really can't. I don't know about this one, guys.
So you're telling me that Jabber looks correct, not black. That looks correct to y'all? Look at that man. That looks correct to y'all? First of all, they're doing blackface in this. They're doing obvious fucking blackface in this.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I forgot her name, but look at her. Right here. That's crazy. They're darkening them up instead of just casting black characters. Now, I would imagine it might be a bit difficult to find black people with brown skin, black, you can tell the black features, all of that. They're black people. I would imagine it might be a bit difficult to find black people who speak authentic, fluent Japanese, but I don't think it's impossible. I think if you put your mind to it, you could potentially find some. I know there are some black people in Japan who are born in that country. I am completely sure that there is a small but decent black demographic in Japan. Whether they have a black mom, a black dad, whatever the case may be, they're a black complexion. They're a person of color living in Japan, speaking the language, understanding the culture. I would assume you could potentially find one of them, maybe even put them in the spotlight if you don't have a lot of black actors in Japanese film, and you could probably even prop them up and put a spotlight on them and give them an opportunity to change their lives and bring awareness to black culture within Japan. So I'm just saying, it should not be that difficult to find an authentic Japanese person who's a bit of color to have them portray these characters in this live action play or whatever the fuck it is. Okay? It's not that difficult. I promise you it wouldn't be that difficult. They're trying to go about it in a half-assed type of way, and they're doing low-key blackface to accomplish this goal. I just made a video bigging up the creator. I would hate to find out if the creator's behind this. I'm under the impression that it's the companies trying to bring this to life who are purposely whitewashing the characters and using blackface to bring these characters to life. I don't think it's the manga artist herself.
Oh, this is literally supposed to be a black woman. And ain't this the bull? What's his name? Corvus? Because I saved the sexy ones on Twitter. I haven't started yet. Another character with locks and is obviously black.
Oh, that's him? That's him? Let me show you what these characters look like in the manga. This is who Jabber is supposed to be, allegedly. This is who this character is supposed to be, allegedly. And this is who this character is supposed to be, allegedly. Ooh, this ain't it, y'all.
Literally have... Now, I don't know why y'all went full-blown blackface and did this, but then didn't do blackface for Jabber. I don't know why they picked and choose with that. That was a little bit odd. I'm starting Gachiakuta like the end of this week or maybe like the beginning of next week, and I'm gonna be doing my reactions and I'm gonna be putting it on YouTube. So I'm gonna be doing that. So we go watch it together.
It's
and
really
like,
good.
girl, I don't want to hear that like, oh, people don't know about blackface. They don't know. Because people was trying to get on the mangaka and blame her. And she literally she came out as straight up said, like, girl, I told them not to do it.
Fire. See? I'm so happy to hear that. I was bigging her up in my other video, and I was saying that she's done black people and black culture so tastefully within manga, because we know the history of blackface in manga. We know this. I've already done multiple videos about the topic. So she's done it so gracefully, so beautifully, so tastefully. And to know that she's purposely, actively telling the community, hey, I did not greenlight this. Okay? I'm telling these people you need to cast black people for my black characters, and the companies responsible for bringing this to life are choosing to do the opposite. Thank you. I appreciate her even fucking bringing, because I was curious. Is it her? Is it the manga artist behind this? No, it's not. It's not. It's greedy corporations, as per usual.
Actually, I told them I want actual black people to play these characters because these characters are black.
Fire.
So she wrote on her, she has an Instagram. I'm about to follow her. Diva. I'm about to follow her because this is this and how progressive she is. Fuck. So somebody translated this, so it may be a little bit off, but the gist of what she's saying is there. And they still blaming her. That's crazy. So she came out and said, I just told them that I don't want them to wear blackface during the actual performance. If you still have something to say about this, I don't know what to do.
Wow.
No matter how much I type, there are people who don't read the whole thing and don't understand, so I will never make comments like this again. It's a big mistake to think that making radical statements will improve the situation. She's chronically online. Of course, you know how this will be a bad idea. I mean, people say that like she's very interactive with her audience and is always talking and things like that. So for her to have to come out and say that, and it's surprising that she even came out and even said that in the first place.
Well, I appreciate it because someone like myself was curious. Like, hey, mama, are you behind this? Because I've been standing with you. I've been supporting you. I've been bigging up your name and making sure everybody, you know what I mean, knows who you are and knows what your series is. I would hate to find out that you're behind this. So no, I appreciate that she vocalized herself, you know, and spoke out against this shit to make sure that her name was essentially exonerated and not associated with this bullshit.
Because we were talking about this in Discord, and I don't think that people understand, just because here in the West and how mainstream anime is over here, I don't think that people understand that there still is like a huge cultural difference between over here and in Japan. Like I said, like I always see like niggas be like, I want to move to Japan. It's like, well, girl, they don't like foreigners like that.
Yeah, they don't like foreigners at all. And that's the thing. People think they don't like black people. Nigga, they don't like nobody. Okay? They don't like foreigners in Japan. Respectfully, they don't give a fuck if you're white, if you're black, if you're Hispanic. They only give a fuck if you are Japanese. Okay, that is it. They're very closed off as a society in that aspect. Okay, they like having visitors. They like the tourism. They like these type of things. It brings revenue. It brings income to the country. But as far as you being a resident and a citizen within their country, no. No, they don't like that shit at all.
Culturally, there are differences. And for her to be a woman over there and stand up and say, no, I wrote these characters as black in my manga. I'm sure she had a great deal in saying in the anime, I want them portrayed as black. I want them brown skin. I want them dark skin. No, I want them to have locks. They're going to be depicted as black.
Gangster.
Then for the stage play, and she still was saying, I want them to be played by people that are black. I don't want them to be doing blackface. Is crazy progressive for her in a culture that it probably is looking at her like,
yeah.
How dare you even speak up and say something?
I
I'm sure that people are offended that she even said something about this and is sticking up for people and saying no, these characters are black. I wanted them to be black. And then she kind of says it in her thing, us over here and her over there, we're in two different worlds. You know what I'm saying? I could get up on the internet or if somebody else it's a big mistake to think that making radical statements will improve the situation. Us over here and her over there, we're in two different worlds. You know what I'm saying? I could get up on the internet or if somebody else could get up on the internet and say whatever they want and dog people out. Not every society is built up like that. There's different customs and there's just different cultures and what is socially acceptable.
Very true. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, she's spitting. This is all real shit. I was gonna say all of this, but she said it for me. That's spot on.
And what is socially acceptable. So big ups for her for even coming out and saying that and being consistent with her characters and saying no, these are black characters. I want them to be black characters. So she's not the one to blame. She literally told them what she wanted them to do. Just because you're the mangaka,
she told them what she wanted and they said to hell with what you want. That's crazy.
Doesn't mean that you have
Filthy
full
work.
control over your entire project. We learned about that many of times before. You got to get everything submitted. You're owned. You are at mercy to the powers that be when you're a mangaka. You're not just up there pulling your own strings. So I'm sure that she did as much as what I'm sure that she was up there doing as much as she could possibly do, but this whole situation just drove home the point of when people are like, no, that character is a black, they're not black, Poochie is a black, so is a bad, Killer Bee is a black.
That just deaded that whole conversation, especially with Gachiakuta. You cannot say these aren't black characters anymore when the fucking creator of the series herself said it out her own fucking mouth. These are black characters. All right, you fucking hard-headed imbeciles who don't like accepting that fact. These are black characters. Get over it. The fuck?
Said that Killer Bee isn't black. That the Cloud niggas aren't black. The niggas in Bleach aren't black. Okay. You will not gaslight us well, y'all never gaslit me. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Okay, y'all can sit there and be done. Okay. You can't bring everybody along. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, Harry had to leave some motherfuckers behind. Yeah, girl, I'm going to be checking out Gachiakuta. I'm gonna be checking.
I'm guessing most of her fan base are girls because she keeps saying, yeah, girl, which is cool. You know what I mean? They go, you know what I mean? Shit, do your thing, mama. But yeah, man. Well, hold on. Let me see what else she got to say.
I'm going to be watching this at the end of the week, and I feel like I already wanted to clock in because of her ties to Soul Eater, and I love Soul Eater.
That's my shit.
Soul Eater. Soul Eater is one of my favorites.
I hate the way Soul Eater ended because it didn't end accurate to the manga, but that's another discussion for another day.
Favorite anime ever. So just don't watch this shit when it come out. Don't watch this joint when it come out. Don't watch it. They put it on Netflix or something like that. Girl, don't watch it. Don't watch it. You're gonna love us, dear. That girl, first of all, his hair kind of looked like mine. He got like half blonde, half black hair. I just want to know why he looked like a baby and why he's so baby. He looks so cute.
Yeah, man. All in all, I'm a encompass the goal of this video. Do not go to the creator of Gachiakuta and start berating her and start insulting her and start just doing all this shit because of the live action cast, because she's not in charge of this. And she's saying it out of her own mouth that she doesn't have control over this. She told them what she wanted. She told them what the idea was. And they are doing something completely contradictory to what she wanted. So I'm going to continue to read the manga. I'm going to continue to watch the anime. I hope that this is going to be greenlit for more and more seasons to come. And as far as the live action, I've never been a huge fan of live action anime, whether it's Death Note, One Piece, Full Metal Alchemist. I've never watched any of them because they usually let me down. After Dragon Ball Evolution, I never trusted them ever. So I'm good off of that. I'll stick to the I'll stick to the manga, I'll stick to the anime, and I'm more than satisfied with that. All right? So yeah, on that note, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.